Hey guys, welcome to the Raw Wrap Up. I'm Mike Sorg at Sorgatron on Twitter in the lovely Sorgatron Media Studios in Beachview neighborhood of Pittsburgh, PA. And we're ready to talk Monday Night Raw. With me, of course, is from Poughkeepsie, New York. He is Mad Mike.
Sorg, I have not seen a single minute of Raw because I was busy kissing on a girl.
Oh my!
Holler!
Wow, what kind of bowling alley were you at? But anyways, also with us to help us out, he watched the majority of Raw. It is Mainstream Matt.
I keep my personal and podcasting life separate, Sorg.
Oh, okay.
By the way, hello to Matt Carlin's wife in the chat room. Hi, Jen!
It's great to be here, Sorg, in the beautiful studios.
Thank you,
awesome.
thank you. There's an intimidating ladder in front of you, too, that was... I don't know how we can bring it in.
Is it ready?
Are you going to bring it in? Yeah, there's a ladder, you know, because
Matt's just serving for a high spot in the podcast.
There you go. We got newer, bigger props here as we move to the new
That's
studio.
for later when I demonstrate Dean Ambrose's house show offense.
Oh, wow. But anyways, as we mentioned, and this is, of course, part of the Wrestling Mayhem Show, WrestlingMayhemShow.com. And so we moved over to some Facebook Live because I think more people can join us this way or are kind of involved with us in this manner. So we're going to roll with that. So I hope you guys check it out. And if you're on any other platforms, it's still going to be going to the YouTube and everything else. But we have a lot of fortune here with Facebook. So let's get you guys on here and part of the conversation. So please chime in throughout the night. So what's up, Brandon, Jen, and Wheels joining us right now, and everybody else hopping in that maybe haven't hopped in the chat just yet. So as we mentioned, Mad Mike has not seen the show tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And when somebody has not seen a show, as we did all the time with Impact, because I wasn't going to, we play a fun game that he came up with back in the day called Two Truths and a Lie. So,
I'm excited for this.
So Matt Carlins has not played this game, let alone been on the delivery of this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go first, Mad Mike. So, okay, here are your truths and or lies.
Okay.
And what we do is we will tell two things from
Fact,
the show.
3 facts, and 2 are true, and 1 is false.
3 facts.
Yeah, three facts. One is true and one is not.
So fact
It's
the
actually
first.
a great way to go over how a show was. Like, it's a great review for a show.
Yeah.
All right.
Lots of fun, and everyone can play at home.
Absolutely.
Unless you watch the show.
All right.
Whatever.
Oh, jeez.
You can still pay. You can still play if you watched at home. You just judge how good of attention you were paying.
I gotta use this one. I hope this wasn't on your list, Matt.
Oh, don't worry about me.
Enzo
Okay.
is going to be in a shark cage, suspended above the ring, or suspended either way, during a Big Show and Big Cass match at SummerSlam.
Ooh.
That is fact number one. Fact number one.
Wow. Okay.
All
okay.
right. Jesus, these are so good. I think both sides are so good. I gotta do this one. Of course. Dean and Seth united tonight.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. And then the last
And
one.
holy 2/3 Shield matrimony.
And then the last one, also involving a member of the Shield. In the second row was a guy with a Roman Sucks t-shirt right beside a guy with a sign that was just an illustration of a trash can that they held up during Roman's match tonight.
Oh God, I want that one to be true.
So
man.
is it? I will read Enzo in a shark cage, Roman Sucks and trash can sign, or Dean and Seth united tonight.
Whoa! Wow. Okay.
It was a Raw. It was a Raw
In Toronto.
Wow. All right. It's really telling to me that one of the facts isn't even about anything that was on the show. It was about someone in the crowd. I'm gonna say that's true.
You're okay. Wait. Aren't you supposed to tell me what's?
Are you saying which one did you say is true?
I'm gonna say the guy in the crowd with the Roman Sucks sign and the trash can sign is
Aren't
true.
you supposed to tell me the fake one?
Yeah, I know.
You identify
I'm
the
doing
base
the
one,
process.
yeah.
I'm
He's
doing
breaking
a
it down.
process.
He's breaking it down.
I'm
Okay.
breaking-
Okay.
Haven't you ever seen a game show on television, Sorg? I'm breaking this shit
I
down.
don't believe in game shows.
Okay.
What?
All right. I'm gonna say Raw's storytelling is not that good, so Seth and Dean did not unite tonight. That's the bullshit.
That's the bullshit. You're believing
That's the
Enzo in a shark cage is going to happen?
Oh, that absolutely sounds like it's gonna happen. Sorg, they just came out with yet another new shark cage toy set. We gotta sell that fucker somehow.
Oh, that's amazing. Because there was
And
two last year.
And plus, I could see Enzo in that shark cage the whole time with a microphone,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
bad mouthing
oh.
big cats.
To be honest, I don't even think he needs the microphone. Like, they could mic the cage. They could mic the cage.
Because they did that with Jericho.
Well, Mad Mike, you are correct.
Yeah.
There was a guy with a Roman Suck shirt and a sign with his trash can, and Enzo is going to be in the cage.
Yes.
So
awesome.
while they did not unite, I believe Seth came out for a save. Dean finally put the fist out begrudgingly, and Seth walked away.
Oh, soccer mom.
There was
distress.
especially one in Matt's house. So, and there was more leading up to that, of course, throughout the night. But that was
I'm
the
sure
culmination.
it was the exact same thing as last week, just the inverse.
I think for the most part it was.
Let's not give away too much.
That's
We've got
how
more
Raw
truth.
Wait, did I just get over your truth?
Don't worry, you got plenty of truth.
Matt Carlins.
Hey, everybody. All right. Here we go. Fact the first. Samoa Joe was kicked out of the arena by Kurt Angle into the cold Toronto night, but bought a ticket to get back in, and then, of course, created shenanigans later on during the Raw program. Shenanigans.
Oh man, that is such a classic trope. Okay.
Bayley came down to the ring with her arm in a sling, delivered a very emotional speech to the Toronto crowd, which responded by booing her. And finally, Brock Lesnar took the entire Miztourage to Suplex City.
At once or like subsequent?
He took the entire Miztourage. I'll be clear. He took every male member of the Miztourage to Suplex City. I don't want to complicate your thought process on that.
If Brock Lesnar dropped Maurice on her dome, I need to stop this podcast right now and watch Raw. All right. Oh man, they all seem like they could absolutely happen. All right, I'm gonna say the Bayley thing is true because we're in Canada. Let's see. I want to say you're being crafty, Matt, and Brock took 2 members of the Miztourage to Suplex City, but the Miz remained unscathed. So I'm gonna say that's bullshit.
Man, Mike, I'm sorry. You are incorrect. Brock took
Damn it!
all 3 members of the Miztourage to Suplex City.
And
indeed, F5'd all 3 of them, too.
And
so.
led it with whatever they were saying. I caught the replay.
Oh, yeah,
of
he
it.
said we're going to do role-playing tonight.
Yeah. He said I'm going to give a preview of SummerSlam before he started destroying 3 guys, including the Intercontinental Champion.
They did. Paul Heyman told the Miztourage that they were going to do role-playing. Now, which competitors in the title match at SummerSlam did he assign to the 3 members of the Miztourage? There's a little bonus question for you.
And I didn't see this part. I didn't see this part either.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like Bo Dallas has to be Braun Strowman. I feel like Curse Axel has to be Samoa Joe, and The Miz is Roman Reigns.
Well, you got 1 out of 3. The Miz was playing Roman Reigns, but indeed they were swapped because, of course, because Bo Dallas is such a sleazy individual, he had to be Roman Reigns. Or I'm sorry, he had to be Samoa Joe. And because Curtis Axel has a better beard than Bo Dallas, he had to be Braun Strowman.
Okay.
This is literally the logic Paul Heyman used at the beginning of Raw to explain all of this.
I should have figured that out. Both Bo and Joe are former NXT champions.
There you go.
Booyah.
I should have put that together.
Get it together, man.
This is what happens when I don't watch Raw.
So
I'm
you got two left.
You
got two left. Which one's fake?
Oh,
What was it? Joe with the ticket, and what was the other one?
Joe with the ticket and Bailey getting booed.
Bailey getting booed, or Joe with the ticket?
I still believe the hell out of Bailey getting booed, so I'm gonna say Joe. The Joe thing is false.
You are correct. Indeed, Bailey was booed by the Toronto crowd. Those heartless sons of guns.
We want some boole.
And yes, Samoa Joe did not get kicked out of the arena and then bought a ticket and got back in, but that would have been good.
Honestly, it sounded like a Raw booking.
It sounds perfect, doesn't it?
It sounds like every Raw you've seen.
It was a long way to get to to get to the same thing.
Absolutely.
Okay.
No, I'm just bringing the screen up so you can see the chat.
That's good.
Yes, and just as a bonus thing that I had earmarked here, there's a point where the gifable moment is Braun sailing
an office
chair at like a rocket at Roman. I'm sorry, because they had a last man standing match for the main event.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know that? Okay.
Yeah, and it's everything you would hope it would be.
You guys should have led with that, because I would have said that was absolutely bullshit.
Well, they've been promoting it for several days. I figured you were in the know on that one.
No, I don't pay attention.
I was unaware.
Anyway, he chucked this office chair at Roman Reigns from a distance, and he hit Roman square in the face with it.
Almost one last man standing with it.
It was beautiful. And the gifs are already out there, and it's perfect.
Brandon's in the chat saying it was an action-packed tonight with non-PG segments. I didn't catch the non-PG parts of it though. So okay, so generally, we covered a lot of ground here. Other than that, I
think I might be able to squeeze one more.
You think one more?
I think I could squeeze one more 2 truths and a lie out of my list.
Go for it. Go for it.
Awesome.
That might take care of the rest of it then.
No, wait. What am I gonna do? Okay, wait. I think I got an idea.
Okay. I got one.
Okay,
hold on.
I got 2.
If you got 2.
Wait, I got this under control.
Well, Sorg, you say you're one first. If they coincide with Matt's, then Matt can think of another one.
It's okay. Well, what if we give you 2 lies? Then we won't know. We're not properly coordinated.
Well, we'll know. Hold on.
Sorg is going to text me. I know for a fact he's about to text me.
You give your 2, and then I'll text you mine.
Well, what if it's another lie? All right.
We'll work with it. I'll get another one of those, too.
Oh, God.
God almighty. All right, I got my tiebreaker here waiting for you. Okay.
It doesn't surprise me that they booed Bailey, though, because A, she's not going to be in the SummerSlam match, which sucks. And 2, fans have not been given reason to cheer Bailey. Like, that's just been a problem since she showed up to the main roster.
Mm-hmm. How's that, Matt? Does that work in there?
Yeah, except I can't figure out if that's a truth or a lie.
Oh, good. So this will be a fun game for Matt, too.
Oh, it is? Oh, good.
Yay!
All right. All right,
Sorg,
I'm going to work that in. I'm going to deliver all
the deck.
Yeah, I'm going to. All right, I'll work that in, Sorg. Thank you very much.
That means he shuffled the deck if you're on audio. He completely has cards with 3 truths and lies and whatever.
I'm not sure you can shuffle a deck of 3 cards.
Welcome to 2 Truths and a Lie, the home version.
Oh, crap. Okay, fact the first. Akira Tozawa's shoulder is all better. No tape or anything. He's good to go. Fact the second, sticking with the Titus Worldwide theme, Dana Brooke is now getting a look from Titus O'Neil. And fact the third, Alicia Fox was one of the women who was in the mix for a shot at the women's title match at SummerSlam.
I'm so glad I left it on his expressions for this.
Oh, man. You don't know how badly I want that Dana Brooke thing to be true. Oh, I want to hear Titus just scream playtime is over.
Me too. Now, now I do too.
That's a good one, yeah.
And I want to see Titus do like the Dana Brooke .gif movements, like.
Oh yeah, yeah. GIF. I
All
want to
right,
see Titus do Dana Brooke's GIF. Like, is this what it's come to? Sorry. It's a GIF world. We're all
Pro
just living
wrestling, pro wrestling, baby.
in. Yep.
Oh God! All right, I'm gonna say that the Tozawa thing is crap. He's definitely still taped up like DDP in 1998.
No, Tozawa's shoulder's okay.
God damn it! You know, you had one job, Tozawa's shoulder. You had one job.
Apparently they got. Hey, you know what, man? Socialized healthcare. Everything's better because he was in Canada.
That's fair. That's a fair point. Okay. Oh, so that means
Oh, you know what?
the
What?
Dana
Go ahead,
thing's
Mike.
not
Keep on
true,
getting.
is it?
Yeah, you know what? I screwed this up.
You did?
Yeah. I gave him 3 truths.
Oh, okay. So Dana's true? Dana's true?
Dana's true. You're good to go.
Yay! Oh,
You know, it's too
yeah.
difficult getting your thing oriented into my thing. I got all screwed up. That's what I was trying
Because
to do.
he's done this to me too. Where it's like they're all true.
Nah, I didn't mean it to be a trick question. I screwed it up. I couldn't get it worked out.
One time I gave Sorg all 3 lies. Because it was such a ridiculous
He
episode
did.
of Impact.
He did. He did.
No, I got myself flipped around. I had someone else in mind to misdirect you on the women's match thing. But indeed, Foxy was in one of the 3-way matches for the.
Awesome. And Dana's part of Titus Worldwide now. Oh, I'm
she
so
was
excited
getting
for
a
this.
She's
look.
getting a look.
apparently. Yeah, it was like it was one of those like she wants to be part of it. I just heard the explanation during the match. I didn't see the promo or anything.
Okay.
So and it was like show me something when you go out there tonight. And well, I mean, she did something.
Hey, you know what? I'm proud of Titus for not picking a person of color.
Well,
I'm
if
serious.
you want diversity,
No, I'm
eventually you got to have. Okay, anyway.
Hey, blonde bodybuilders are people too.
No, I'm just saying, like, it would have been the easy call and the very Vince-like call to pick either Alicia or Sasha or Naya. But I'm like, no, let's get Dana
Emma's
Brooke on
Australian.
here. Yeah, exactly.
knocking stuff over in the studio.
Oh,
Way
I'm
to
so,
go.
hands
I'm
are
so
flying.
excited that Dana is prioritized worldwide now.
She's getting a look.
She's getting a look.
I don't want to
Oh,
get you too excited.
please,
She's getting a
gonna
look.
be a part of it. I want to hear Dana go do the ura. I just want I want Dana Brooke and Titus O'Neil to switch gimmicks. That's really what I want to happen.
Wait, what?
I just want
wait.
switch. I just want them to switch gimmicks. I want Dana to come out like ura.
So, and Titus is a former fitness model, basically? Is that or bodybuilder?
Yeah.
Hello. I
absolutely.
just love the idea of this just becoming a Freaky Friday kind of situation, and they just
like they drink out of the same water cooler when the arena gets struck by lightning.
Yeah. I feel like you could do that. I think you could get away with that on 205 Live.
I'm excited.
So-
Brandon actually put one for me in the chat.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, well, all right, one of them you guys already went over, but he put the Hardy Boys did not show up. Tozawa came out without tape on his shoulder, and Dana won a triple threat match. Oh, wait,
Wait a minute.
did he mess it up too?
Well, wait. What do you think?
Which one of those do you think is the lie?
The Hardy Boys not showing up. That's the lie.
So you think Dana Brooke won the triple threat match?
I'm really hoping Dana Brooke won the triple threat match.
She did not.
No.
Damn.
So there was no Hardys. And,
So it
and
means
then
when
we
you're
only-
getting a look, All right.
Ah,
Hardys were not there.
poor Dana.
Is there anything else we need to touch on? I think we covered about everything that was important on Raw.
I feel like we need to talk more about Roman and Braun.
Oh my god.
And I would also like to point out that Dean Ambrose and Cesaro had a hell of a match tonight. And you know what? Seth Rollins and Sheamus rematch was pretty good too.
Yep.
That stuff
Oh,
was good.
so they had both singles matches.
Yeah, they had both singles matches.
Yep.
Oh,
Cesaro and I don't want to tease too much for you, but Cesaro basically teased that he was going to murder Dean to the outside of the ring.
Well, as he should, because he's fucking Cesaro.
Did something happen with their second entrance that like Cesaro just like blew past his mark or something?
I think he was a little bit late getting up on the stage for his James Bond thing, and Michael Cole starts to like was getting his yucks in, but Corey and Booker, to their credit, kind of covered for Cesaro eventually, and said, hey, he's the perfect human being. He's allowed to make a mistake every once in a while. That's a contradiction, but that was how they kind of covered.
But you're
for
allowed
Cesaro.
to with Cesaro. You're allowed to with
with
Cesaro.
Cesaro.
And the one was like, well, he was so excited, he just blew right past his pose. So
He tripped getting up onto the stage, but it was hard to tell. But great matches, and all the Dean Seth stuff was good stuff.
And you had a good comment during the Braun and Roman Part 53 match we had tonight. When talking about that, you want to mention what you shared with me there?
I think I've seen these guys fight each other, wrestle each other like 15 times within the last month. It feels like that to me, and it's still not old. I love every single time I watch them fight, and they are slowly approaching like Marvel movie levels of fights where I'm just expecting Braun or Roman to just rip a wall off of a building and start hitting each other with it. Like, we're getting to that point. Like, Braun's going to throw a car. Roman's going to, like, jump off of a tall building and do a Superman punch from, like, 3 stories up or something like that. Like, the escalation of the violence. And that was always, basically just because of the office chair bit. I mean, it's just like, what's Braun going to throw at Roman this time? How's Braun going to kill Roman?
What are they going to do off the stage this time?
Yeah, is Braun going to push? It's basically, the whole match is just them wandering the arena and you waiting to see, what giant thing they're going to just destroy while they're wrecking everything. What small country are they going to destroy while trying to save the world this time,
What? Like, I was like, well, they didn't like involve a Zamboni. We didn't do anything overly Canadian. It seemed like it was the right night for it.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen, I don't know what they have at the Air Canada Center that they could wreck. Probably been nice if they would have had like a giant decorative cup of Tim Hortons for them to just go crashing through. That would have been pretty awesome.
So either way, Mad Mike, you have a fun Raw to look forward to without commercials in a lot less time.
Well, we'll have to find, but if you want to know my exact thoughts on Raw, I'm gonna live tweet it at Mayhem Show. Look for the hashtag MM for Mad Mike.
There you go.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm excited for it. I think the thing I'm most excited that you guys have talked about is Dana Brooke potentially joining Titus Worldwide. Other than that, it seems like a very pedestrian Raw to me.
It was good. I think it came off pretty good tonight. I mean, it's I don't think anything was as hot as like those first 2 hours of Raw last week here in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
At least to us in the crowd. But it was like we took the excitement of that and actually spread it out throughout the show.
Okay.
Like
because usually Raws with 3 singles matches featuring each member of the Shield, that kind of drags for me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we'll have to see.
They were all in fine form tonight.
They were in fine shieldy form that you should enjoy.
And I want all the and I was trying to put out the flames a little bit on Twitter tonight, playing Twitter police. I want all the Cesaro fans to just cool your pies and just settle down. You guys get all fired up every time he every time he does one thing or another, or somebody makes a certain decision one way or another. You know what? Cesaro's he's gonna be just fine. Everything is fine. Cesaro's doing good work. He's getting booed for once in his life, which is nice. So he's accomplishing the goals that are set out in front of him, which is always a good thing.
People are making Roman suck shirts in the second row, and
yeah, I know.
I just the first thing I noticed is just this giant blue sign with an illustrated trash can, and I'm like, what is going on here? And
you know what that is? Was that a delete reference? Is that what that was?
That could be. Like it looked like it belonged on like a computer trash can recycle bin thing.
Yeah.
So
did we have another installment from Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor tonight?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What was it as pointless as every other of their installments have been so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Swap magic. Yeah.
Although I need to point out,
like I'm praying this is a one and done for Finn. Get this man away from him. Please hurry. Get him
The only thing that'll benefit is that maybe this turns into Demon versus Bray thing. But I want to point out, while they were having they had a little bit of a altercation, right?
Yeah.
And Finn's fighting him, and they're running across the ring at each other and doing their moves. And Finn, at several moments, stops to fix his jacket,
Pops his collar.
Gotta
do it.
like mid move, and it was pretty fun and impressive. So there's that.
Okay.
So based on everything we told you tonight, Mad Mike, how much of Raw do you think will be watchable?
How much was Dana Brooke on?
A match?
No, because honestly, it sounds like the things I'm going to enjoy the most of Raw tonight are Ms. TV, the Dana triple threat match, and the main event.
Okay.
So that's what it sounds like I'm going to enjoy. The rest of it's gonna sound like a wash for me. So what's that, like an hour and a half?
Probably closer to an hour 15.
What about you, mainstream Matt?
I'll go an hour 45 on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike Mad Mike, I do not have an anti-Shield bias governing my wrestling judgments. So I thought Seth Dean and Roman's matches were all fantastic tonight. So
there was a Jason Jordan squash match.
We really missed an opportunity with that on
we
Two
did.
Truths
We
and a
did.
Lie. That would have been easy.
So we had a guest here. So I didn't catch the context of it. Is it he's getting set up with easy competition kind of angle going on?
It was well, maybe it wasn't. It wasn't explicitly stated, but maybe that's where they're going with it. But I will say this. I will say this. WWE wants us to boo Jason Jordan, which I am surprised by. I thought they were going to let us see if we cheer him for a while. They are determined for us to boo him, and I don't know why. He's such a likable guy. He's just an all-American guy. He's Kurt Angle's son. How can I hate him?
I'm kind of surprised that's the way they're going then, because if you're in Canada and you want the guy to be booed, wouldn't you push the all-American son of an Olympic hero in Canada in like a competitive match?
Excellent point, Mad Mike. If you wanted to get someone booed in Canada, who would you book him against? Like, what kind of wrestler would you put him against? Like, demographically or geographically, where would you perhaps want that wrestler to come from?
Are there Canadians on the Raw roster?
No, there are no Canadians. No, you have to remember, Kurt Angle, when they had the Superstar Shakeup, Kurt Angle got rid of all foreigners. Except for Sheamus and Cesaro.
Oh, I forgot about this theory.
That's a real thing. That's a real thing.
The shakeup wasn't his choice. It was all randomized, right?
Sure it wasn't, Matt. He's just going to build a wall on Monday nights. Just what's going to happen. No, but like, there are no foreigners on Raw.
You just said they have Cesaro and Sheamus.
Yeah, but they're both white guys.
And Finn.
But that's what I'm saying.
Shall I go on?
I don't know.
Matt, how much?
All right. Well, there's no Canadians on Raw.
That's true. Anti-Canada bias is easier to prop up.
Except for Renee Young. If we had Jason Jordan versus
the only reason
Renee
she's
Young,
back is because Talking Smack got canceled.
Yeah, that's true.
Matt, how much of Raw was watchable tonight?
$1.45.
$1.45.
Yeah.
I think you know what? I think that's fair. I mean, nothing really was glaringly but as far as what got my attention.
The women's matches were a long road to get to a point that we were already going to. Anyways.
But they were a little bit of fun, at least with the they were. I mean, we still ended up with.
So the women's matches, are we getting a triple threat at SummerSlam or a one-on-one match next
No,
week?
we're gonna get a one-on-one match.
Yep.
Hold on. Let me put on my prediction cap. My Raw booking prediction cap. Is it Sasha versus Nia?
I'm not giving you any spoilers. I've gone way too far out of my way to not give you away any results.
Man,
okay.
I'm going to say you're partially right.
Okay.
And you'll see why. Oh, I dropped my phone. So, yeah.
Okay.
So with that, Mad Mike, your Mad Mike 483 on the Twitters.
Yes, I am, and I will be live tweeting Raw right after this. So
there you go.
If you're a night owl like I am, you can stay up and chat with me. If not, you can check it out in the morning. Look for #MM.
the West Coasters and Hawaii love your tweets late
That
night.
is true.
I'm glad you got that demographic down for us.
I like to throw it down for the West Coast. West Side.
No, don't do that. Don't. No,
I'm
No
doing
gang
it.
signs.
I just did it.
No,
I
you're not allowed
just
to,
did
you're
it.
not allowed to do that. No.
California knows how to party. California knows how to live tweet.
Yep.
In the city.
Okay, that's enough. Before we get sued, Mainstream Matt. He's Mainstream Matt with one T on the Twitter.
Thanks, Sorgy.
Watch this. Watch KDKA in the morning.
Yeah, I'm going to work.
He's going to work right
It sounds
after
crazy.
this.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
though.
right. And of course, at Sorgatron on the Twitter, sorgatronmedia.com. A lot of things going on here. We're going to have a SummerSlam party in the studio as well. Just all kinds of wrestling. We have Katie Arquette. Yeah, she could be related to the old WCW champion. Maybe we'll ask her about that on Wrestling Mayhem Show starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on Facebook Live and live.wrestlingmayhemshow.com. We'll be doing the regular show as well as Indie Mayhem Show interview with her afterwards. And we're going to have a lot of fun with that. And even R.C. Dupree of Team Storm of Canada.
Canadians?
Canadian.
Here in America?
Yes.
No.
They jumped the wall or the
lake.
the lake or the North Dakota. I don't know how he got here. We'll ask him.
It's really a fence.
He'll be here Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, also live for his interview. Matt Connard, we had a great interview with him last week, the Reaper, and that's going to be up this Thursday on the Indie Mayhem Show feed as well. A lot of great stuff going on. Booked solid for the next month and a half. Until next time, keep it